y'all. First lady on church.
Look, normally you get up here and sing. Now normally you get up here and sing. I told him already, do not get up here and sing. You got 12 minutes. And he stuck to it. So give it up for Mike Bond. We appreciate you. We do. Give it up. You get on the stage. But anyway, I'm a comedian too. I know I'll be coming for him. But anyway, we moving right along. So because we do want you to have a couple of little hustles tonight, so you can work off that short ribs and that salmon and that cheesecake. So we're gonna have Mike Jr. come now, and he's going to do poetry for us. And following him, we're gonna have Jackie.
Good evening, everybody. Hope y'all enjoyed the food. Hope everybody's doing well. So, as she said, my name is Michael McCorvey, and I'm doing a poem that I called Family. Family. July 12th, I'm excitedly thinking it's 7 days from the reunion. I'm ready to hear the changes in the lives of my kin and what they've been doing. Because of course I want to update. Why wouldn't I? That's family. So as I sit here at my desk visiting the world of my own vivid fantasy, thinking of what we'll do and changing my thoughts based on who I plan to see, we're ready for the remember me's and statements of I haven't seen you since you were a baby. Keeping that in mind, we are blessed. And for that statement, I can't even use a maybe. Because I've been on this earth for 22 years, so I must acknowledge our elders and take some time to go and pay homage. Because while life is beautiful, I've lived enough to know it has its challenges. And y'all have made your way through it all with your own passive balances. So I hope my speaking shows, even if it's only a little, that I understand and I care. And thank you for all the wisdom and advice you share. Because even when it's something not as nice and gives a scare, I know it's tough love and honesty, which makes it so much more than just fair. Because pushing us to be better even when it hurts, that's what family does. So when I look back at it, even though sometimes it's begrudgingly, I don't acknowledge that it was for anything other than giving me guidance and serving for my benefit. I'm getting it more and more as I live and get older. And thank you for all the hardships you've helped with and shouldered. As I close my message to my elders, I promise you, all your efforts have been noticed. But I can't talk everyone's ear off forever, so let me shift my focus. To those younger than me, if not now, one day I promise you're gonna see that you're abundantly blessed. Look around, the Rankins are amazing company. I hope while I'm up here speaking my truths, you listen to the words that come from me. But I'm realistic, so I know you're probably gonna get a tidbit. So let me give you this overarching thought, and I hope you sit with it. From wall to wall and door to door, this room is filled with those who want you to succeed. It's a beautiful thing in this world to find people who support you without ulterior motives fueled by greed. So take heed, you're not alone. I know sometimes it feels like the world can be filled with those who don't understand. To give hugs and prayers, but if you ever need help, we'll come to you with open hands. To give hugs and prayers, we'll keep you uplifted, because that's what we do. We're your family. And I've been shown this truth, so I can deliver these promises with power candidly. So as you grow your wings and fly off into this giant world of your own, if you ever need a reminder that you're loved, just pick up the phone. And as you discover your path, you won't always be home, but believe me, we'll all still be with you, whether it be Egypt, Turkey, Montreal, or Rome. I'm praying something that connected, even if only a sentence, but now I'm giving my attention a final tilt. To those who came before us, this is my ode to all that built. The foundations of our bonds that bring us all together, bonds stronger than can be imagined, ready to handle any weather. Whether it be sickness or pain, they'll prosper through whatever. So thank you to the patriarchs that protected us from life's dangers through the generations like Big Papa. And thank you to the matriarchs that nurtured and healed our weary hearts through life's tribulations like Big Mama. While thanking those past, we must be aware of the living legends who've guided so many of us like the lovely Aunt Clara. To all of you who sacrificed to make our lives even a little bit easier, I hope you're all looking at us proud. And the light you put in us lets us stand out in any crowd. Thank you for it all, because it pushes me to strive to be as great as I can be. And I'm thankful to look around and call those past, present, and future Rankins my family.
Beautiful. Next we have Jackie.
I actually did this poem. I had the kids do this poem a couple of years straight, but I think it's only appropriate to say it again because we got a lot of young grandkids, nieces, nephews running around here, and a lot of them don't know the history of Big Papa. And I'm just so sorry my grandkids didn't make it also, but that's one of my dreams. I want to take them down to the land and just see what the history of Big Papa was and how significant it is. And I think, you know, this poem that I had some of the kids recite years ago at some of our reunions, I just wanted to say it one more time because I just want to kind of remind them who Big Papa was. Okay, I just called it Rankins' Legacy. Okay, Reverend Henry Harold Rankins, born June 18, 1879, resulting from the union of Sylvia and Emmanuel Rankins, who lived during slavery times. Henry Harold came from a solid upbringing. He was a farmer, husband, and father, and he enjoyed gospel singing. Henry was married to Myra Lyons, the love of his life, and Myra bore 14 lovely children and was proud to be Henry's wife. 7 girls and 7 boys. God bless Henry, Big Papa, in a mighty way. Though through the family history told from the offspring, his principles and traditions live on in the family today. Big Papa trained his sons and daughters the value of hard work. He made his living toiling his many acres of farmland and used his hands to dig the earth. He fed his family from the crops of his land, and it was mandatory before every meal to have prayer, song, and join hands. Big Papa was an anointed man, and he ministered in Pleasant Grove AME Church. He was an entrepreneur, an employer, and taught his children the importance of self-worth. People came from miles around to hear Big Papa preaching. His life was an example and a reflection of God's teachings. Although Big Papa and Myra have left to meet their heavenly maker, Big Papa, your legacy is a gift and a reminder to all the lives you have touched that no matter how hard life wind blows, if we hold fast to your values, nothing will ever be too much. So proud to be a part of the Rankins tree with the ironclad branches, your descendants, towering across the great land, showering leaves of love, unity, goodwill, and peace. God bless Big Papa and our whole family. Thank you.
So next we're going to have Cousin Val. She's going to come. And right after Cousin Val, we're going to present awards. Then we want to take a group family picture. And so we're asking if you could just stick around. I know it's a little long, but if you could stick around. It's our last night together. We'll be leaving tomorrow. Some will be staying over for church. A few are staying until Monday. And if you can just hold on just a little while longer, everything's going to be okay. So our Cousin Val is going to bless us with a song. And right after Cousin Val, we have some awards, some special awards that we're going to present.
Thank you, Vera. Actually, I'm going to have a video show. This video is something that God had placed in my heart because there were so many people leaving so quickly, left and right. Young, old, middle age, everybody was dying. But this song called Heaven, my brother Alonzo helped me put this video together. And I had a concert a year ago. And instead of me singing it, I want people to get a vision of what heaven is like. You know, God gave me this vision for me. And I just wanted to share with you because when people are going and leaving, this is a good way to get the audience ready for heaven. So, while he's getting that together, I would say this. I love to sing. God placed many songs in my heart, many. And whenever I have the opportunity to share, I go and share it. But this is a video of what inspired me to tell others that it's not a bad place to be. It's going to be a glorious place. So, as he set that up, I could sing the song, but I want you to see the video. And I truly hope it blesses you.
Can you imagine what it'll be like to walk hand in hand with Jesus and to hear him say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." Oh, what a glorious place to be with Jesus. He will go and prepare a place for me. Living in his mansion, there's a room that he saved for me. He would not have told me so if it wasn't so. I believe that Jesus lives. He ascended to his throne, a place for you and me that I can call my home. It's called heaven, heaven, heaven. He sacrificed his life for us so we can live again. It's heaven, heaven, heaven. God built a house filled with joy and peace, a home for you and me. Repent and believe, and you will receive. Welcome to his kingdom land, where righteousness will stand. Never getting old is what I've been told. Walking the streets of gold, my new life will unfold. Oh, I believe that Jesus lives. He ascended to his throne, a place for you and me that I can call my home. It's called heaven, heaven, heaven. He sacrificed his life for us so we can live again. It's heaven, heaven, heaven. God built a house filled with joy and peace, a home for you and me. Thank you, Jesus. No more tears, no more pain. In heaven. Thank you.
I know we did one with the t-shirts on, but since we all dressed up and we got our Sunday morning meeting outfits on, let's do one dressed up, okay? So here's what we did. I wrote a letter to the governor, and I invited her to the Rankins family reunion. She told me she was busy, she couldn't make it. Our governor she's loved by all, okay? She was even thought to be a presidential candidate at one time. She wrote us this beautiful letter to welcome each and every one of you. And I'm gonna let my lovely wife read the letter.
Big Gretch couldn't be here, so I'm going to share her hellos with you all. State of Michigan, Office of the Governor in Lansing, July 20, 2024. Dear friends, it is my honor as Governor of Michigan to welcome you all to the 2024 Rankins Family Reunion. It is truly inspiring to see Michigan families join in a celebration of their illustrious history. Michigan is proud to have individuals like you who choose to build their lives and families in the great state of Michigan. Our state would not be where it is today without generations of families dedicated to seeing each other grow up happy, healthy, and loved. I also extend my warmest greetings to all the members of your family who are traveling from outside of the state to attend this reunion. As a mom myself, I recognize the importance of maintaining a strong family bond. Your family is whom you look to in times of struggle and celebrate with in times of joy. And it is utterly important to take the time to reflect on those who love and support you through thick and thin. On behalf of the people of Michigan, I send my heartfelt wishes for a fun time with your family and wish you all health and happiness in your future endeavors. Sincerely, Gretchen, Big Gretch, Whitmer. Gretchen Whitmer, Governor of Michigan. Each family, the 14, will receive one of these. And you all can decide who'll house it in your special place. Or Vera said, just pass it around. All right. And so we wanted to make sure that we were recognized in a special way from our own city of Detroit. So each family as well will receive a Spirit of Detroit Award. And it reads, Spirit of Detroit Award is presented herewith as an expression of the gratitude and esteem of the citizens of Detroit to Reverend Henry H. and Myra Rankins, Family Reunion Detroit 2024. In recognition of exceptional achievement, outstanding leadership, and dedication to improving the quality of life by the City Council of Detroit, Michigan, City Council member Mary Waters at large, and the Detroit City Council sends warm wishes to the Rankins Family Reunion and unforgettable memories together. And it's signed by all 12 of Detroit City Council members. Oh, and as well, you'll have to pick a straw and decide which family will house this, but there's 14 of them.
All right, and we're gonna wrap it up by saying this has been just a beautiful occasion, and tomorrow we'll finish it out. We'll attend Saunders Memorial AME Church with my mom tomorrow. But before we leave tonight, we want to recognize just a few people. It's always nice to get an award. It's always nice to receive something that you can keep this memory alive by. And the first person we want to recognize is Cousin Frank, because he is the oldest grandchild that is living. And this award says, the Rankins Family Reunion, thank you, from Detroit, Michigan. And it has the picture of the old house where our roots started, so that he can put this on his mantle and remember this time here in Detroit, Michigan, 2024. So let's give it up for Cousin Frank, the oldest grandchild living. The oldest grandchild living. And we want to say thank you, and we appreciate you, and we are blessed to have you in the Rankins family. And see the old house that's on that award. So you can walk it around the room and show the people you're not giving up. So they can be mad. Make sure you walk past Darlene. Show her so she not giving up.
By the way, I lived in this house with Aunt Clara. And my mother taught school at Evergreen for about 4 or 5 years. Me and my entire family was there with me. And her mine.
Like, it's just like Mike Bonner said, we don't ever want to not recognize the youngest Rankin that's in the room. Where's the youngest Rankin that's in the room? The youngest Rankin. The youngest Rankin. There's the young. So we wanted the youngest Rankin to have this award that says thank you for being in the Rankins Family Reunion. And remember, he's going to one day, as Mike Bonner say, be the oldest Rankins in the room. So bring him on down so we can see the youngest Rankin in the room. And all of the awards have the old original house on them. So you can remember this. Do you want to have some words? That's for the youngest Rankin in the room. Amen. Amen. And this person, every time we call on her, she'll do it. I mean, she'll do it. She'll just make it happen. And we want to say thank you because it's just a blessing when you ask people to do something at the 9th hour and they do it. And it says, thank you for being in the Rankins family, and we thank you for lending your voice to us all the time. Cynthia Rankins, come on down. So we want to say thank you for always lending your voice, and it's a microphone to let you know you have a beautiful voice, and we appreciate you in the Rankins family. Love you too. All right. Same as well. Every time we call on her, she can say, I don't know nothing about it, but she always does it. Cousin Val, come on down. We want you to remember you're a singing sensation in our family as well. And it says, thank you for being in the Rankins family. And we appreciate you, and we say thank you. You can put this on your mantle and know we always call on you. You don't know nothing about it, but you always do it. So we say thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you. And then, who came the furthest? Who came is Arizona the furthest? Would that be the furthest? Aiden said, not Aiden, I always call him Aiden. Harold said, yeah. Who came the furthest? Aiden, did you come the furthest? Well, come on down, Aiden, if you came the furthest. And then guess what, his birthday, Harold. I call him Aiden in summer camp. He just lives. He comes anyway. Harold Jr. I be saying, Aiden, come here. He's like, what do you want? I'm like, Harold Jr. came. His birthday was Friday. He turned 6 years old. 6 years old. And he says he's going to get it together. And he's going to do the right thing, right? Are you going to do it? Well, let's sing. We're going to sing happy birthday. So we're going to, right after the awards, we're going to call you back up and we're going to sing happy birthday to him. We'll sing happy birthday to him. But you came the furthest all the way from hot Arizona. And we want to say thank you for being in the Rankins family. And we appreciate you. When I said, who came the furthest? Somebody said Arizona. He was like, yeah. Yeah. All right, and then we want to. I wrote them down, but I left the note upstairs. So we're just going to be a blessing. We're just going to be a blessing. I had it wrote down, but I don't know. But I want this person to have this because they're kind. They're kind to all of the kids. They're kind to, everybody they come encounter. They may have never birthed kids, but they have so much kindness for kids that she's not partial. She loves each and every one of her cousins, her nieces, her nephews. She just always show love. And I want to I want to bless this person. Modest, I want you to have this. I want you to put this on your mantle. You deserve it. You like the kindness. You're like an auntie, even though we're cousins. You're like an aunt because you're always a blessing to so many, and you deserve to sit there on your mantle. And we love you. We love you. I can't say love you enough. And then, let me see. Terry's like, give my mama one. No, it's not for your mother. It's not for your mother. I'm going to bless this person because they did work hard on this family reunion. They put together the website. They did all kind of stuff. She worked hard. She just had a baby and she worked hard on it. Erin, we want you to remember this time that it's your first time being behind the scenes, and as you can know, behind the scenes is not nice sometimes. But at the same time, it came together and it was a beautiful, beautiful time. And just for all the hard work on putting together the presentations and putting together the website and all those things, it takes skills to do those things, and these kids are computer whiz. But we want you to remember that you worked hard on this, and the Rankins family, thank you for that. And after you sit this on your mantle at home, you'll always remember that. Give it up for Aaron. And then this last person, he gets on my everlasting nerves. Yes, he does. And he thinks he's the favorite, but everybody knows I'm my mother's favorite child. I want to say he put a lot of hard work into this. He was, you know, all over the place, but he put a lot of hard work in this. So we want him to remember this time, to see it's a lot of work in putting together any type of event, not just family reunions. It takes work, it takes time, it takes all of that. So we want to be to the captain of this ship. He think he is anyway. We want to say, Terry, we want you to put this on your mantle. Your hard work is not in vain, and we thank you for doing that. We do. And then last but not least, you know, last but not least, he said something. Give my mama one. We're not giving your mother that. We're giving your mother this because mom is a quiet storm. She don't say much. She doesn't. I don't think I've ever heard her curse us. I really don't. I mean, you know, I can honestly say that. I mean, we probably should have been, because some of us is off the chain. But I mean, she's always been that quiet calmness in the family. You know, Mr. Herbert did enough, but Mom has never. I mean, she's always been the pusher, as you can say. She's always been the one. That we look up to. I've never known a person to have 11 kids, to teach school and to have kids and go back to work, and I've never known her not to have a job. I've never known her not to be a provider. She's always been that's why I dress. She's always been a nice dresser. She's always, I remember she used to go to Macy's and get those dresses. She's always dressed nice and always worried about her hair. And she used to dye for a long time. She just gave up on the dye, now she just said forget it. But she's always been together. She's always been loving. She's always been kind. I mean, for her grandkids, she's kept many of grandkids and kids. Even at 92, she still have kids at her house, you know. But Mom, you deserve this. And I'm so glad that the family came here. And I believe it was Angelica who said, we're not going anywhere else. We're coming to Aunt Clara. It's time for us to come to Aunt Clara, and I'm so glad that you guys did. And I want you to remember this time. So this award here it's shaped in Michigan. And it says, Rankins Family Reunion, Clara Herbert, the matriarch of our family. To know that they came to Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, to see you and to represent you. And this can go, I know you're going to sit it right there on your table. She's going to be looking at it every day. That's my Rankins family. So that you can remember that we came to Michigan, to Detroit, Michigan, to celebrate you. Because you are the last matriarch of the family. All those 13 candles over there represent all of your brothers and sisters. I know that has to be hard. But I mean, with love and with kindness, you get through these things. So it's just a blessing to be in the house. And stand on your feet and let's give it up for Clara Lee Herbert.
Thank everyone for coming and for being here, and thank you for being so kind.